My name is Austin Kaus. I am a former student of Craig Fonders. Mr. Fonder, for one more day. In honor of his last day of school as an educator and professional frightener of students, I thought I would send this brief video message with some thoughts on the man we referred to in high school as Fonzie, and in grade school as dogs, pal, and man who stuck a soup can. Didn't even care if anyone knew about it. In 7th grade, Mr. Fonder was my English teacher, and I hated him. I hated the class. I hated the old, decrepit, papyrus-like books that we had to use, and I hated the outdated mode of education he used called diagramming sentences. Not familiar with diagramming sentences? No problem. I recreated one from my childhood with Mr. Fonder. This class sucks, and so does Mr. Fonder. Metallica rules. Because they totally used to. I hated Mr. Fonder so much, I hated the diagramming in the old books, that I convinced my mom to get a divorce so I wouldn't have to have class with him in 8th grade. She did. Thanks, Mom. Years later, but what I especially hated is the way he would lecture at you, stare into your eyes, point at you with a pen, and tell you that natural talent and personality, individually, were not going to get you anywhere without hard work. This was a theme that came back later when he was my high school journalism teacher, where I used my natural talent and personality to turn in articles seconds before deadline. I'm told that he talks of me in class. He uses me as an example of what not to do. Well, that's very fun and it's quite flattering, but it has not left everyone unscathed. When I worked as a newspaper reporter at the Daily Republic, my fellow Weston Springs classmate Seth Tupper became my editor. And this is a picture of what he looked like before he had to be my editor. And this is a picture of what he looked like after. So, I hope his horrible, ravaged, aged face haunts you, Mr. Fonder, every single moment of every day for the rest of your life. But perhaps the most interesting part of my time with Mr. Fonder came after graduation. You see, as students, they don't really tell you that some teachers, not all, but some, are actual human beings. I discovered that Mr. Fonder was indeed actually a human being after I graduated. We decided to take a late-night fishing trip together. I don't even think I had a fishing license. Good times. But, seriously, my hometown school is losing one of the best today. The basic grammar I learned in 7th grade is forever drilled into my brain. I may have not appreciated the delivery at the time, but I am forever grateful for what Craig forced me to learn. He helped me develop a love of the written word. He helped me cultivate a passion that I pursue to this day in graduate school. Making money that only a South Dakota legislature could provide, Mr. Fonder came to school every day, ready to make sure that the students that entered his room left with more knowledge than they originally came in with. He's a really rare combination of knowledge and dedication and really weird haircuts. And just as I'm a better person for having had him as a teacher, the classrooms now are going to be a little worse off without Mr. Fonder behind the desk. So, congratulations on your retirement. Thank you for everything that you've taught me. Thank you for everything that you've taught every other student that's walked through your class, even when they didn't feel like learning.